wanted to, as we talked about the things that we've been doing, one of the things that I love are Summer Olympics, and particularly the running part.
Okay.
I am big on that. So if you'll just indulge me for a few moments, my dad used to always take us down to Ohio State, and we would watch the track meets. And I ran AAU, ran in high school, ran as an adult track person. So that's just something that I love. And then, particularly this year, I watched it from a different angle, because as a leader and as someone who trains leaders, I thought about the mindset that was necessary for some of the ones who we're going to talk through right quickly. The mindset that was required for them to become who they were. And when you think about particularly sprints, they're only 40 seconds, 30 seconds. A 100 is done in less than 10 seconds. And I heard somebody say that Usain Bolt said, I trained 4 years to run 9 seconds, right?
Yeah.
9.44 seconds.
Yeah, 9.56 or 5.8.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I trained 4 years.
Exactly. Just to run
9.
Right.
9.5 seconds.
But so many of us want things done in a microwave, and we can't do it.
You see the stage.
Exactly. You see that stage. You see that moment. You don't see the suffering.
Yeah.
And as leaders, I wanted to talk about kind of some leadership lessons from the Olympics. So I want to run through a couple people who I know you know about. Yeah.
I think we should probably pick this up on another podcast online.
We should, but we're going to cover some of these right now. So first one was Gabby Thomas. I wanted to call her out. She's the one who runs the 200. She left with 3 gold medals between her 200 win, and then she was in the 4x100, and I'm not sure what her third gold was. But what people don't know about Gabby Thomas is not only a fantastic runner, she's someone who's very learned. As I told you, she graduated from Harvard University. So as leaders, we have to, as they say, study to show ourselves approved. So we have to be not only study, but we have to be versatile. We cannot be just in one box and say, okay, this is all I'm doing. We have to be able to go in other arenas. Like they said, that she not only was a Harvard graduate, she runs,
could you repeat
and
that
she's
again?
also a volunteer, a Harvard graduate, and I think it's some type of neuroscience field. So, and you also have to be committed, because in order, when we're talking about that time management, focus and flow, some people would say, well, how can you do all of this at a high level? Some people would only pick one, but I know you're also someone who does a lot, and you do it at a high level. So let's talk about that right quick. Like, how can you, and why is it important for Olympians and then those in life to not only do more than one thing, but do more than one thing with excellence?
Well, it's the one thing that you do that blooms and blossoms into the multiplicity of things.
That's right. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So when you start drilling down to that one thing, okay, she's 200. She's probably a 400 meter, 4x100.
Yes.
She can do a multiplicity of things.
Yes.
By focusing down on just running.
That's right.
A sprinter.
Right.
She's a sprinter.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So now, out of that one thing, blooms and blossoms.
Yes.
So many things. Like I tell you, pastor, teacher, inspirational speaker, motivational speaker, Christian counselor, Christian life coach.
Yes.
Consultant,
right?
Yes. I'm working on author,
right?
So I do that from this one thing.
Exactly. That's right.
I don't have to stop doing what I'm doing.
No.
Changing some verbiage, some languages.
That's right.
Taking out the these, thuses, and the thous.
Yes.
I become an inspirational speaker.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
Taking out some of the other words, I become motivational.
Right. That's
right. But it's still this one thing.
Right. Because at the heart of you is the gift of communication, of verbal communication. So the way that it shows up, verbal and perhaps written, because you're talking about doing a book, but it's the communication that's at the heart of you.
Right.
So it's like at the heart of a Gabby Thomas, it's probably that spirit to just do whatever you do with excellence. Yeah. Right. So when you're doing that and you say, hey, I commit to this, I'm not going to do it unless I can do it with excellence.
That's all I know to do.
That's what, exactly. Right. And
Then to make the decision to suffer.
That's right.
For the cause.
That's right. Exactly.
An Olympian, we don't get to see them daily.
No.
We're not going to bump into them in public.
No.
They're not going to be at homecoming.
That's right.
Hardly,
right.
Possibly.
Right.
And especially when it's it just ended.
Yes.
When training really gets intense.
That's right.
you know.
Yep.
What you're committed to.
Game on, right? And we stick to that committed. That's right.
Game on.
That's right.
Like Jordan. I mean, we grew up in the Jordan era, the Magic, the Bird. Game on.
Game on.
We're not doing anything
We're
else.
not doing anything else. We're staying committed to that. And the man in the mirror is the one who we're most committed to. That's what people have to understand. Stay committed to that person. And as you said that, I'm going to skip down and talk about, I also wrote here Simone Biles, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant, right? So 3 things relate for them. Number 1, winning is a mindset, right? So you got to have, once you become a winner in your mind, then you're going to be able to continuously show up. I called those 3 out because Simone Biles has been in the Olympics for several runs. I think this is her 4th run, which covers 16 years. Right.
Say 12 and 16 years.
Exactly. I think Kevin Durant was in his 4th or 5th run, 16 years. LeBron James is 40 years old. These are winners, and the winning started up here. Yeah. So as leaders, we have to put ourselves with a formula, or give ourselves a formula to win.
Yeah, an atmosphere.
Exactly. And once we
an atmosphere.
That's right.
I'm not going to train out here.
No.
The park.
That's right. That's right.
The Olympians train in special conditions.
Say that again.
Leaders must be developed
in
special conditions.
In special conditions.
Slip this Bible verse in.
That's right.
Jesus takes them up to the mountain of transfiguration.
And this is where they did this, which is the second thing I wrote here from this girl, Shamika Dean, on Facebook, says rest is the new revenue. So fast. Rest.
Yes. REST.
It's the new
revenue.
Yes.
I'm rocking that.
And if you think about her name is Shamika Dean.
Dean, I'm rocking that on Capri Care.
Yes. Because it is, if you rest is the new, you think about how we took the month off, right? And I feel stronger because I did that. When Simone Biles, when she was saying I had the twisties and gymnastics, I had to go and rest. So when you're going to the Mount of Transfiguration, when she had to leave the Japan Olympics, she said the things that she knew how to do, she wasn't able to do. And so by her taking a step away, she was able to come back stronger. And the strength in her showed up in Paris. So we can't be afraid or think that we're missing out when we step away, because you can step away to step forward.
That's all. Write that down.
Step away to step forward. It's actually, I think, chapter 4 of WWBD. So I got
step away
to step forward.
Sometimes
it's important. Sometimes it's important. Exactly. Yeah. And don't make apologies for it. Yeah. We cannot make apologies for it. No, it's a beautiful sentence.
With God, just don't put a comma behind it.
Period.
Or exclamation point.
With a period. Exactly. Yeah.
So no is a complete sentence.
No is a complete sentence.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that somewhere.
It's been out there because a lot of people don't think about that. And then I just want to touch two last people in these 2 minutes. The last people, I got to talk about Sha'Carri Richardson, right? Because quickly, this young lady showed resilience. So as leaders, we have to be resilient, and we have to know that delayed is not denied. If you're a true leader and you hear a no, or you hear I can't do it, a leader is not going to say that's it. A leader is going to say, let's do it differently.
Right. That's
not right now. That's exactly right. The no is not. And I think about even some contracts, like they may have told me no last year or the year before, and in the day it's a yes, right? So we just show up again. So that's what I loved about seeing her. And then Noah Lyles, he was usually a 200 runner,
right?
And he decided to take on the 100. So leaders take the long view. They say, you know what? That's not really something that's supposed to be in my wheelhouse. But if you're a great leader and you develop it,
mindset.
You get a what? A vision. You got to have a vision. You got to see yourself winning. And I think by him seeing himself winning, that's what gave him the lean that he needed to run.
Just the lean.
That's all it takes sometimes. Just a lean.
Because that's all he won by.
Will you lean?
The lean. What?
0.00 exactly.
Was it 1,000?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was 1,000. I do believe. Just the lean. And as leaders, we have to learn that when we take the long view.
Yeah.
Even when it's closed, just lean.
Just lean. Just lean.
Yeah, that's good old preaching time.
And you can get there. Yeah, it is. It is.
Let me lean on
so yeah, so when we're talking about lessons from these Olympics, I think one of the things that just stands out so much to me is that when you look at the moment in time that propels them to excellence, it was built over several hours, moments, minutes of things going well and things going not so well. And that's what we have to do as we are leading ourselves and leading others. So thank you for indulging me in that. And I know
y'all, that was good.
Yes.
When are we gonna have? We're gonna have to finish this probably on a Capri Cares. I'll give you. You just send me the link.
And we'll download the discussion some more, because there's some more to it. There's a lot that can be taken, and I think that's part of the reason that people are so fascinated by the Olympics, because it's just like, man, y'all seeing a moment, but the moment came from a mission. Yeah.
So tell us again what's coming up.
SchoolDAYZE is coming up in September 25th, October 2nd, October 9th. So we have 3 sessions: the Speakeasy Summit, Focus and Flow, our Time Mastery Toolkit, and then EI Over Everything, Emotional Intelligence is the Success Key, on October the 9th at the training suites from at the University of Tennessee Industrial, I think it's IPS Training Suites. I might not have what it stands for yet. On Polk Avenue. Yes. Exactly.
Well, listen, y'all, we are out of time, but not out of talk.
Yes. So good to be here.
World Class Training.
Thank you, Pastor.
.net.